So it's time to talk about the swing trading challenge. What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBud Solutions, and I wanted to kick off our new swing trading challenge, which pretty much is just going to encourage those that are getting started the importance of focusing on quality trades, especially over a longer period of time. I would say that one of the most common mistakes that a beginner makes is over trading and also not planning out their trades. This challenge is to help aid that. So we just kicked it off within our LPP lesson library. Check this out. If you guys are new to LPP and or you are thinking of joining, yes, this is only for our LPP members. You can partake on it yourself. Just when it comes down to the actual reward and the prize who ends up winning, it's only going to be for one of our LPP members. So within the LPP Discord, again, we just added this new little channel called Trade Olympic Rules. You can click on it and it's going to break it down all for you. Let me move this on over so you guys could actually see it. So swing trading challenge rules. The focus is 4 trades max per month. Right off the bat, even when I shared this with one of my partners, he was like, "Why the limit of 4 trades per month?" Again, my focus is to really try to encourage a beginner to focus on quality over quantity. If you take more than 4 trades within this given challenge that you try to post to try to get credit for, you'll get automatically disqualified. It's 4 trades max per month. You can take 2, you can take 1, you can take up to 4, but 4 trades max per month. So think about it. You're given 4 opportunities to make the most of that is going to encourage you to be very selective, making sure that direction and confirmation and criteria is in your favor to also not overtrade, right? That is the whole purpose of this challenge, is to really try to build a healthy habit. So 4 trades max per month. Golden ratio, we'll talk about that in just a little bit. You have to post your full trade plan before you actually take the trade. We'll talk about that in just a bit. Posting verified trade, regardless if it's a green trade or a red trade, you have to post it, making sure that I can follow up with every, trade plan that you posted, making sure that I could follow up with every trade that you actually took, right? And then create your trading profile. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. The focus for this challenge is being calculated, focusing on quality, and of course, planned trades. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. So this is talking about the first tier, which is 4 trades max per month. Quality over quantity is the focus for this trading challenge. To participate, you must take less than 4 trades per month. Well, 4 trades max per month. This is to help beginners who struggle with over trading. That is the biggest focus for this challenge, especially for that specific tier. I mean, let me know down in the comments section. How many times have you over traded? This is to help aid that, right? To build healthy habits. So 4 trades max per month. It could be once a week. It could be that you take all 4 within 1 week, or the first 2 within the first week, and then the last 2 at the end of the 4 weeks. It doesn't matter, but it's going to be 4 max trades for this given challenge. And the dates are going to be shared on when this challenge actually starts in that Discord. The next one is going to be the golden ratio. Some of you guys might not be familiar with that term. It's pretty much your, risk to reward ratio that you set up for yourself. So you must determine what your golden ratio based on your success rate is. We will be looking at each trade plan to verify that your trade plan aligns with your golden ratio. So what we mean by this is that if you have, let's say someone that is just getting started, they have a very low success rate, meaning that it might be like 20 or 30%. At that point, you can look at this very quickly and see that, wow, okay, well, I'm going to need to focus on a 3-to-1 ratio, or maybe a 4-to-1 or a 5-to-1. And if you set that as your golden ratio under your trade profile, which we'll talk about in just a little bit, then we need to make sure that, once I see that in your trading profile, that your trade plans align with that. Again, it's just holding yourself accountable. I feel like a lot of beginner traders talk about what they're going to do, but never follow through with it. This is just for you to create your trade profile on what you want to do for the next 4 weeks, and that your trade plans actually align with that. And this will allow me to be able to see that. Now, at the end of it, I'm not going to be telling you what you can or cannot do. It's all up to you. This is just for me to be able to see who is actually holding themselves accountable. Another focus for me within this swing trading challenge. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. So this is posting your full trade plan. So this is super, super important. How many times have you guys taken a trade, you enter a position, and then you instantly regret it because things are going south, or you would have never taken that trade if you would have known how much money you could have lost? That is the whole point of this. When you create your trade plan, especially when you plug it into our risk to reward ratio calculator, it will break down for you because of your entry, your exit, and your stop loss, your entire risk to reward ratio, your position size, and how much you could potentially make versus how much you could potentially lose. So before you even take the trade, it should be well understood what you are getting yourself into. So this challenge is designed to create healthy habits. Every trade must be posted in our risk to reward ratio template that will show you your desired entry, exit, stop loss, risk to reward ratio, and position size for that trade. This must be posted in the LPP Discord before the trade is actually taken to validate it for the challenge. So again, you are given 4 of these trades that you are able to post within this challenge. You can take multiple trades if you want to aside from this, but when it comes down to this specific challenge, you are given 4 of those trades that you can actually post and get credit for. So therefore, again, you want to make sure that they're of quality trades. So you can download that risk to reward ratio calculator. We provided you the link. We're going to be able to post the link right here under the Trade Olympic rules. We're going to have the link for you. It's going to take you on over to our techbudsolutions.com page, and you can download it for free. So if you have numbers, meaning that if you have an Apple device, you can download it under numbers, or if you have an Excel or a PC, you can download it under Excel. But again, this is super useful to be able to have and create your trade plan to understand your risk to reward ratio, making sure that it aligns with the ratio, the golden ratio that you set for yourself, and then you enter how many shares you plan to buy, and then it will calculate exactly the position size and how much you could potentially make and how much you could potentially lose. How useful is that going to be to understand exactly what you are getting yourself into with your trade plan before you actually take the trade? And again, that is the whole point, to focus on creating healthy habits and creating a trade plan before you actually take it. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. So the next one's going to be posting your verified trade. So now that you created your trade plan, once your trade ends up playing out, regardless if you end up taking profits or cutting losses, it doesn't matter. You need to follow up with actually posting the results. If you don't post the results on one of the trade plans that you shared, then guess what? You are instantly disqualified. So to participate in this challenge, you must post the results of each trade you take, red or green, to help us track your progress. Remember, our job is to manage risk, not to avoid it. If you fail to post an update on your trade, you will be disqualified. That's what DQ'd means, right? So it could just be as simple as, okay, just like this, where you end up showing that you either made money or you lost money. It literally doesn't matter, because at the end of it, if you end up being one of our winners, then I'm going to have to verify the trades regardless. So again, there's no reason to mess around and joke around about it, because at the end of it, then you won't end up winning if you're someone that was just messing around, right? Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. So creating your trading profile. This is super, super simple. So it's just for me to have a little bit of a better understanding of, what you are working with. So it's your first name and your last name initial, your golden ratio target, meaning that, again, you can set a 3-to-1 ratio, meaning 3% upside versus 1% downside is your goal or your target. Whatever your golden ratio that you come up with based off of that little sheet that we gave you, if it's a 5-to-1, if it's a 6-to-1, if it's a 1-for-1, it doesn't matter. You're an adult. You can come up with your own golden ratio by understanding your success rate. So once you come up with your golden ratio, you add it here, your monthly percent target, your experience level, and account size. And then you have to obviously label if it's real money or if it's paper money, right? And then again, that's going to be your trading profile. Once you create that trading profile, you're going to share it within our Discord channel of the Swing Trade Challenge. So once you share it here, I can always go back to that, making sure that I have an understanding of exactly what you have to work with. I understand your account size. So if I see that you took a smaller position, I can see that you were managing your position size appropriately. If I see that you're going all in every single time, then again, I can see that appropriately. So therefore, I can make or have a better understanding of how aggressive or how conservative you are when it comes down to your trading. Not that one thing is better than the other. It just gives me a better understanding of the type of trader that you are. And then one of the final things that obviously we want to talk about is calculated quality and planned trade. So after 4 weeks of trading, the goal is that you can look back and see the progress that you've made with proper structure behind each trade. The top 5 traders will be posted on a weekly basis, meaning that we will update within the Trade Olympics rules. I will have the top 5 traders based off of performance posted there every single week on a weekly basis. So do not partake in this challenge if you are not ready to hold yourself accountable. Again, this is something, if you want to partake in it, great. If you don't want to partake in it because you don't think that you're ready for it, I respect that. There's no reason that you need to. So progress, not perfection. We're not looking for you to be perfect. We're not looking for green trade after green trade. We know that, again, risk is inevitable. Loss is inevitable. Your job is not to avoid it. Your job is simply to manage it. So a top trader will earn a reward after all trades are verified. So that is something that I will do with my team in making sure that whoever is labeled as the winner based off of their success, we will determine and verify that that was actually their results. So, and then once that is actually verified, then we'll go ahead and announce the reward. Trading shares only, no options. So again, if you're trading options, that's not something that we teach within LPP. That's not something that I cover within LPP. So therefore, this challenge is not for people that trade options. This is only for people that trade shares. For those that are actually participating to win that reward, you do have to be trading with a real account. So if you are paper trading, you can still partake in this challenge. You can still post, but when it comes down to actually winning that reward is only for those that are trading with real money. So again, this is the first one. It's only going to be 4 weeks long, and the whole focus of this is to implement and encourage proper structure, proper planning, and to focus on quality trades. I see nothing but good things when it comes down to this, regardless if you're part of LPP or not and you want to do this yourself. I think it's super, super important that you do your part as a trader to try to be the best version of yourself. Remember, progress, not perfection. So really excited to kick off this swing trading challenge. And I will be updating you guys on a weekly basis within the LPP Discord on who the top 5 traders are. So if you want to partake in this and you're ready to join our LPP team, it's the second link in the description down below. The swing trading challenge has not started. The official date for the 4-week period is going to be posted. And then once it's posted, it will officially start and you can start tracking and posting your trades. I appreciate your time. I hope that it earned a thumbs up. I'm always open to ideas. Feel free to share that down in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you tomorrow at Market Open for our live trading session. And if you want to tune on in, remember, it's just for our LPP team. And that's that second link in the description down below. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.